Welcome back to Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping Outdoors. Out here today. This is the 29th of November, and this is the start of the second week of deer camp here in West Virginia. It is Tuesday here, and it's about 7 o'clock. I just got on the hill here, and as I was coming up through the meadow, I seen a little spike buck, which I will not shoot, and I seen a little basket rack 8-point. I'd have to look at it to see if it's the one with the long tines or not on it, but I don't know if I'd shoot it or not. It's getting later in the season, and I want a little bit more meat for the freezer. So if I get an opportunity to take a somewhat decent buck, I'm going to do it. But I'm just out here enjoying myself today, and I'll have some more stuff on this video. I got to go back to work tomorrow. I was off today, and I got to go back to work tomorrow, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I can hunt those 3 days, so hopefully I'll get some more footage on here. But hopefully I get some footage of me getting a deer. I've never gotten a deer since I started filming and doing this YouTube stuff, so hopefully I get a deer and I can at least show it to you. I do have my tripod with me today, so I will try to get the shot on film if I can. If I get the opportunity to take one, I'll try to get the shot on here. But like I said, I only film with my phone, and that's all I do. But there'll be some other stuff on here. I know one of my viewers wanted me to show our hunting cabin a little bit more, so I probably will go up there sometime, either today or Thursday or Friday or Saturday, and do a little bit more of a video on our hunting cabin up there. The clip before this, where I showed you this field I'm sitting in, I topped over this hill and I seen about 15 deer in this here growed up field right here. No bucks. But I'm gonna sit here for just a little bit and see if they might be a buck bedded in this old goldenrod in here. But just stick with me, and maybe we'll get one today. I've seen probably 30 deer already this morning, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, where I'm hunting at here, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on my phone here, because like I said, this is all I've got the video with. But way through yonder right here, if you can see it right there, where that fog and stuff is, that's Pennsylvania, and that's how close I am to the PA border. Their season come in, I think, Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. But what we get here is a lot of deer come from across the road right there, which that's PA, where you can See that right away right there. But these deer cross this road and they run back and forth here. So we do on occasion get some PA bucks over here in West Virginia, but not very often. So I just thought I'd fill you in on a little bit of that. I'm over here in some old cut over timber. Got treetops here. You can see that. And I want to tell you why I trap coyotes and bobcats. I stumbled upon this. That's the remains of a deer. It looks like it was a pretty good sized deer, but it's been picked clean. And I'd say the coyotes had made a kill here, and this is what's left of it. But this is why I trap coyotes and try to trap the predators and help the deer herd out. Hello and welcome back to my channel. We're up here in our hunting shanty, and you haven't seen this guy behind me in very many videos, but this is my dad. And we're up here seeing if we can see a buck today. We got up here a little bit later than what we wanted to, but we'll see if we can see one here in this hollow. It's a little bit after 7, but I will turn you back on if we have any action. I'm just up here. I got out of the hunting shanty and my dad went to get the Kubota, and he's gonna meet me out at the cabin. But I'm watching down over this hill here, and this is just to walk out to the cabin here. But sometimes I've got me a stump I stand on here, and sometimes down there on that road I've seen deer walking through here. And then let me pan around here. But just right up that way there is where, if y'all watched my recurve bow hunting video, I've got a tree stand right out here. But I've had deer come up out of these woods before and come out here, and I'll show you out here the buck scrape that we have here that they had made earlier in the fall. But right here's the old scrape that they'd made, and you can see where they broke a limb off there. But we've actually got video of the bucks scraping on this and running this here scrape line out here. And right out there is where my tree stand for bow hunting is. And then the cabin, it sets right on out around there. But I will take you up here and show you all the cabin, because one of my viewers wanted to see more of the cabin, so I'll show you a little bit more of that. I'm checking my trail camera right here, which you've seen in the clip right here. I'll show you what we've got here. We've got a gut pile here, and I'm hoping that maybe we got some coyotes on the trail camera here. So if we do, the clips will be following this clip here. But anyhow, here's the inside of our cabin a little bit more. Right there, we've got us a little thing to heat water up on, and then we've got a little cabinet there and our table, and got a little cabinet there and our medicine cabinet. Then we've got some chairs here and our wood burner. My dad and my uncle actually built this out of a piece of well casing, and I think it will run you out of here when it gets hot. But this is the downstairs of the cabin, and this cabin was built in 1986. But right here you can see more of it. I don't know the exact size of it, but I'll take you upstairs and show you the loft here. And then this is me standing in the door of it. This is what it looks like. But anyhow, here's upstairs. Got 3 beds in there, and I think we've slept about 8 people up here. But this is just a little loft up above the main part of the cabin. And then there's our wood stove down there. And then we got a window right there. And then these lights, they run off a generator. But this is outside the cabin. You can see we got to clean some limbs up around here. And this thing is 16 by 12. But this is outside of it. Got a porch on the front of it. Sorry about the moving. But I showed you the inside, and this is outside. Sits right on top of the ridge. Got an outhouse out behind it. And like I said, this place was built in 1986. And this is another view of it. And here's the porch. That's the front of the cabin. Then we got our stovepipe there. But it's a pretty nice place. Okay, I'm out here today after deer hunting. I went this morning a little bit, and this is going to be on the second week of deer camp video. I have been getting a coyote on my trail camera. I think he's going through this field right here. And I decided to come up here today and set a trap out. And what this is a Duke 1 3/4 trap. And this one here I will be using metal stakes on. But I got my trap bed dug out here, and I'm going to set that trap in there and put a hole underneath this piece of wood right here and a couple punch holes, and we'll see if we can get him here. But I got that trap staked down and in the hole there in my trap bed. But what I'm going to do is put some peat moss in here. That's what I use. Okay, now you want to bed this trap. You want to make sure it's bedded in there solid. If you don't have that trap bedded solid, and that animal comes in here and steps on that and it rocks, I doubt he'll come back. So that's why I take some extra time and get this thing bedded as solid as I can. Okay, that thing's solid. And what I've got for a pan cover is fiber fill, but most of the time I use wax paper for my pan cover. But right there you can see that. Okay, we'll go ahead and cover this trap up. And what I've got peat moss here. Okay, I got my bait holes in there. Now I'll take a little bit of this dirt. Put over this. Okay, I got that covered up there. Now, I will take these gloves off here, and I don't wear gloves when I put bait in there. Okay, what I'm going to use in this one is, it's called 3 Meat, and I believe that's a Blackie's blend. And what I'll do, I'll wrap it up in this here sheep's wool. And what I did, I made like a bait taco. And we'll put that right down in here. Now my lure, I'm going to put right in this hole right here. Actually, this here, I'm going to rub a little bit of this right up underneath here. And what I put on there was, it was called Yodel Dog. Violator 7 in that hole right there. And take a little bit of grass and cover that hole up. Because here in West Virginia, you can't have no exposed bait. Okay, right here's the finished set. Hopefully we connect here. We'll just have to say. Well, Dad and I are back at it again today. We're watching over this meadow right here, or this old brewed up field, so hopefully maybe we'll see something in here. I hope y'all enjoyed the trapping clip that I put on before this. There'll be more trapping videos to come too, so y'all stay tuned. Nothing like a good cup of coffee. That open place right there, way down at that road, some deer went through and they're laying right in that there brush, right on that bank right there.
To get down that road that goes down the hill now, you could have shot one of them deer right there and left the place, the road there, and went down there, and got in there and out before anyone noticed. But you can't get down that hill.
Well, that tree blew across there. And plus that's getting washed out pretty good too.
Well, last time I was down through there with the four-wheeler, I thought I wasn't going to get back down there.
That is what hunting is all about right there. Spending time with him. I know you all can't see her, but there's a doe looking at us right in that there brush right down there over that little tree right here. Well, we've seen 5 deer within the last half hour, and we've got one down below us looking at us here in these here goldenrods. She's bedded down there. So, not going to take her. She'd be too hard of a drag out of there. So, got to get one a little bit closer. I think we're going to head out of here and head to the house. It's a little bit after 10. Might try to get me a doe on the way down to the house. But I don't know if I'm going to be out anymore this tomorrow. It's supposed to rain here, so I don't know. I think I'm going to go home and maybe get some traps out and try to set some more traps here this afternoon, and I will bring you all along. If I'm not going out anymore the second week here, I will do the closing on this video and try to get it out to you. But so far I haven't got a deer, and we're trying. but I'm spending time with my dad, so that's all that matters. I will talk to you a little bit later. 84 years old and still wanting to try to drive deer for me. He come through that patch of woods right there for me. Nothing come out, but 84 years old and still driving deer. Okay, I'm up here this afternoon after deer hunting there this morning. Dad and I come back in about noon. I've got a road coming out here, and I've got a road going up to the right of way there, and then let me walk right over here. Got a road going down over the hill here. Okay, these coyotes have been coming up here and going right around this point right here. And they've been coming through right here on this road, coming out this road here. But I'm going to set up a couple coyote traps here. Got to get rid of the predators if you want to have deer. So, and I'll show you why I'm setting here too. Right there's some coyote scat. So I'm going to set a trap up here and see if we catch anything. This road has been littered with tracks, and this will go on the second week of deer camp video. But out along this road here, they've been traveling this like crazy. So see what happens here. Okay, I got this trap set up here. Set right in there, and I've got some bait right here, some gray dog lure right here, and some GH2 lure in a hole right there. And then I sprayed that down with a little bit of red fox urine. But we'll see what happens here. These coyotes, they travel right up this road here and right around here. Maybe if he comes around there, he will stop and get a whiff of that and come and investigate that. But I'm going to go down here and set another trap up along this road, and we'll see what happens here. I set this trap right in here. Got a flat set, or a walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. It's blended in right there, and I took that turd of that coyote that was right out there on the road right there, and I laid on that rock right there. So we'll see what happens here. But this is just right off this road. These animals, they travel this road. I've seen tracks all over this place. The next place I'm going to probably set one up here in the next few days is right down there on that corner, if you can see that right there. So I'll get off here, and hopefully I have a coyote to show you here in a couple days. Well, right here's my first catch of the 2022 season, and I caught a grinner. I'm going to get rid of this thing, and then I'll have to come back up here and set this trap back. But had it here in this set, and it's a rainy day here in West Virginia, so right here's my first catch of the year. I'm going to end the second week of deer camp video right here. I know there's some trapping stuff on here, and you seen my catch that I got here just a few minutes ago of a possum. But I'm going to end this video here. It's raining here, it's pouring the rain down, and I'm done for this year. I may go out doe hunting here a little bit later on. I got to go get my doe permit, and I'm probably going to go out and try to shoot me a doe or two because we're wanting more meat to put in the freezer. But I hope you enjoy the second week of Deer Camp 2022, and I will see y'all on the next one. And as I always say, may the good Lord bless you in everything that you do today and every day this week. I will see y'all on the next one.